this is the public right-of-way, and I'm on the public easement. I'm allowed to be here at the First Amendment protected activity. Yep. What company do you represent? Which company? No, which company do you represent?
Showcase Mall.
Okay. If you check with your, sir, if you check with your boss, they'll let you know this is the public easement.
I'm a supervisor.
Oh, then you should know this is a public easement. This is being audio and video recorded at this moment. I'm sitting here, this is November 8th, Saturday at 7:18. I've been approached by a Securitas supervisor for a Showcase Mall here on the Las Vegas Strip. I'm sitting on the public easement, as you can see, you know, holding my sign, First Amendment protected activity. He's telling me that I have to leave. He's now calling. Who are you calling, sir? Your boss or those cops? Police. Okay, so he's calling Metro Police right now. So I'm recording this right now for transparency and safety and security. Yeah. This is Damian Rudbush on November 8th for 2025 Saturday. I'm here holding my First Amendment protected sign. There's established case law about the right-of-ways on the Las Vegas Strip, sir. So we will wait to see what the police do when they show up. Yeah. All right. While we're waiting for the police, I'll get the case law. All right, I have the case law pulled up if you want to see it, sir. Okay. Yeah. I'm advising you not to make a mistake for Showcase Mall. I'm advising you. I know what I'm talking about, sir. I'm well versed in this. Well versed in it. Don't let my appearance fool you. And you should check online, First Amendment audits. You know what I'm talking about then. I'm going to stand up at this time, hold my sign. Hold on, Kyle. I'm going to continue to sit down and do what I was doing so the police can see exactly what I was doing. That makes better sense. As you can see, the steady flow of traffic, so we're not violating the obstructing the sidewalk ordinance. Yep. Like I said, this is November 8th, 2025 at 7:23 p.m. on a Saturday. I'm just sitting here practicing my First Amendment right on the public right-of-way. All I'm doing is engaging in a First Amendment protected activity on the public right-of-way, which is considered to be a public forum in Las Vegas, on the Las Vegas Strip in Clark County. It is established case law. I can give you the case law if you want me to. That's established that the sidewalks, even though built by private industry, are public access. Therefore, they are public forums and public right-of-ways. As long as I'm not on the curtilage of your building doing this. I'm just going to quote the case right now. Venetian Casino versus Local Joint Executive Board. Case number, citation number 257F.3D 937 9th Circuit. It established that the public right-of-ways are a public forum, and I'm on your public easement at this time. Exercising my First Amendment constitutional right. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly on a recognized traditional public forum. And again, for the folks watching, here's a sign that I'm holding, First Amendment protected. Not bothering any of their patrons. Yeah. Yeah. I'm asking you again, don't make a mistake for the Showcase Forum Mall. Look up First Amendment audits on YouTube, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Because if something happens to me, I will hold Showcase Small responsible. Yep. All right. I gave them ample warning since they are representatives of the property. Therefore, if something should happen, then unfortunately Showcase Mall will be held liable for damages in that result because they initiated the contact.
Hey, what's your name?
Not going to tell you.
Okay. So, you're in violation.
I'm not in violation.
I'll let you speak. I'm going to speak.
What ordinance am I in violation of?
1611-04.
And what's that? What's that?
Obstructive use of crosswalks.
As we can see, this is not obstruct. I have tested this many times. I have case law on my side for this. Go ahead, get the police here.
1611-07-08.
And what's that?
Storing materials on public sidewalks.
Again, anything for personal use. If you find out who I am, when you find out, you will when you find out, because I have already won the cases. I've already won the cases of what those ordinances mean.
I'm not going to go to court for you. I'm just simply
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Trust me, you will be called.
You're going to tell me what I'm going to do.
When you're subpoenaed, you will do what you're told.
How are you going to subpoena me?
Trust me. Because you will go in the report, I will get your information, and then you will come to court. I am actually not in violation of either of those ordinances. If you read the ordinance, you didn't read the ordinance. Yeah, you didn't read the ordinance because it says anything that is for personal use does not count towards that.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
We have our own conversation.
You did talk to me.
Mind your business.
You're on video. You're being audio and video recorded right now.
Fine, I'm in public.
And,
Fine.
and anything that happens, Showcase Mall will be held responsible. Because I'm not in violation of any of the ordinance. Get the police here. I have personally won cases. You may want to talk to Sergeant Drager of the Convention Center, Las Vegas Metro Police. Sergeant Drager will inform you that what I'm doing is completely constitutionally legal. Everything I'm doing right now. I have tested this. I know this like the back of my hand. Why do you think I'm here? I don't do anything that I don't know. As you see, there's a reason I don't have a criminal record. There's a reason why I don't get in trouble. There's a reason why I do this for a living. And I win every time.
This for a living.
No, I do this. Look at my phone. Look at my phone. Look, I do this for a living. I got a pretty influential channel too. I got a pretty influential channel. I receive complaints that you guys have been bothering people, that you guys have been violating people's constitutional rights. So I'm here and say, violate my constitutional rights. Do it. Oh, that's not Metro, unfortunately. Yep. Violate my constitutional rights. Come on, I'm waiting. You have no idea who I am. The law is the law, and I'm on the complete side of the law, and you will learn that. I'm sorry I had to go this way. I was hoping it would be better. But this is the way it goes. You can see I'm on the public easement of the property. The security guard tried to name ordinances that he clearly doesn't know what they truly stand for. I named the case law to them. They're unwilling to even check the case law to see if I'm telling the truth. But they're security guards, so they don't have the responsibility. The real test is for the police. Yep. As you can see again, we can establish the public easement. I'm going to get up and actually get a recording of that. As you can see, there's a line right here that denotes. And then we have the entire public easement right here along the way. When are the police coming?
I mean, I called 311. It's not like it's a life threat.
Oh, okay, all right. So will you apologize if they tell you that what I'm doing is okay? Oh, so you can make allegations and make statements and mistreat people, but you're not going to apologize?
I mean,
I would apologize if I was wrong to you.
I asked you one time to
Don't talk to
I don't have to move. And then you called the police when I told you my rights, what I'm allowed to do. Come on. You asked nicely to, so basically let me ask you nicely to give up your rights to me. Is that really nice? Is telling somebody to move along when they don't have to really nice? Huh? Okay, I just report the irony. Yeah. But just promise me this, though. Hey, just promise me this. If the police tell you that I'm all right within my legal rights, that you won't do this to nobody else again. That you respect their rights. Like I said, not that I tell you, if the police tell you. Or if we get sometimes you do get some bad cops, that's why I do this. You know what I mean? So if the courts end up telling you that later on, hopefully you don't do it again. This is an education moment. This is a teaching moment. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't lie to you, sir. I promise you, I wouldn't lie to you. Hopefully after they tell you, you'll be a little nicer too, and maybe say something nice to me. Yeah. But as you can see, the flow of traffic, you know what I mean? And this isn't a crosswalk, by the way. You should know what a crosswalk is. Yeah. All right. But you know what? I don't completely blame you.
What?
I blame your training, because I'm sure somebody told you at one time before you decided this, that this is what you should do. And I'm sorry that they trained you wrong on that. Because I know you didn't just come up with that off the top of your head. I know you didn't. But hopefully this will be a teaching moment and maybe a little retraining, and then this won't happen again. This is the reason why we can sit in front of the casinos. This is the reason why we can sit in front of the other shops, as long as we remain on the public easement or in the public right of way, Unfortunately, this shop must not have got the memo. I was here last year and you guys did so well. Last year you didn't say a peep. So I'm surprised this year. So I'm wondering who's doing the training now. Yeah. But that's okay. And hopefully after they tell you that I'm right, you don't resort to draconian measures such as, now we're going to trespass you when I'm doing something right, because I've never ever done anything wrong in your shops, nor do I intend to. I know the difference between private property and public access, you know? So hopefully you won't be that kind of guy. But I noticed that a lot of people that act like you are. So, you know, you just try to get the last bite. When you don't win one side, you'll get the last bite by saying, oh, you're trespassed. And I haven't done anything in your property, nor do I intend to. And as a human being, I respect you. I don't think I've said anything pejorative or disrespectful to you. I've just stated the law. Yeah? We got another one entering the area. Respect the work you do, by the way. When you're doing the work it's supposed to. Yeah. Where's your supervisor? Where's your supervisor? I'm asking you to speak to your supervisor because maybe we can clear this up.
Oreos over there in the grocery world.
You're not going to give me that courtesy, that chance to talk to your supervisor that maybe what I'm saying is right? That maybe the one in charge may actually tell you that this is right? Okay. I'm just giving you a chance to avail Showtime or Showcase, whatever shops these are, you know what I mean, from any possible liability. I think they'd respect you for doing that, but if they see the video and you didn't do it, I think that'd be really problematic for your job. You know? Because they'd be like, oh, well, we saw that he gave you the chance and you refused, so now you got us in this trouble. Okay. All right. I'm being polite. I'm trying to work with you. You don't need the arrogance, sir. You're too young for that. Come on, don't be arrogant. There's a possibility that people on my side or that look like me may know what they're talking about. There's a possibility. Okay, all right. Okay. Look up First... Hey, while you have the time, look up First Amendment audits on YouTube. Look at First Amendment audits on YouTube, especially the ones that involve hotels and shops. Okay. All right. I'm sad. I'm really sad about this. Because I really do think these guys are good, decent folk. Just trying to make a living, usually. But right now, they're letting their pride get in the way. They're letting their pride get in the way. And unfortunately, that's going to lead to legal issues in the future and possibly with this. We'll see what happens. The real test is for LVMPD. I'm hoping that they make the right decision. They said they called the police, so now we can't leave anyway. We have to wait for the police to show up. I'm still sitting in the seated position because I want to be able to display exactly what I was doing to the police. Exactly what I was doing. And I've been recording this whole thing since the beginning, so nobody can lie and make things up. It's unedited because, you know, the courts don't like edited. Yeah. We got the case law pulled up. We're ready to go. That's surprising it's taking this long because the police are just down the street. They got their setup for the weekend. There's a real famous auditor that went to Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills, and security tried to remove him on the public forum, saying that they own the shops, and the police had to tell them no. This is constitutionally protected as long as he's not in your business or not on the curtilage of your company. You know? So think, Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills. Come on. You could be educating yourself right now by First Amendment videos on YouTube, and you could learn that, hey, this guy's not being a jackass. This guy's not telling me wrong. This guy's not really trying to cause me trouble. You know? That's sad. You're gonna let your pride really get in your way that way? Is your pride really your ego that big? That's dangerous, man. That's very dangerous. That's sad. Even when somebody speaks legitimately to him, he can't get past the facade. He can't get past it. That's sad that this young man who has a long future ahead of him, hopefully a bright future, cannot get past his prejudice or his prejudgment. He refuses to listen to the possibility that he may be wrong from someone that looks like me. That's sad. He refuses to check into it. He has the ability. He has a phone. He has the ability to check into it right now. But he refuses. Pride. Ego. That's bad. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Whatever happened in your life that's made you this jaded. I'm sorry. I am. Because I care. I don't try to make trouble for people. I only do what I'm lawfully allowed to do. I stay on the side of the law. And the fact that you can't see that, or you can't check that maybe I'm young, and this person who's older might know something, let me check into it before I cause a ruckus. Let me just check. You know? Just check. It costs you nothing to check. You know? You lose nothing to check. But you refuse. That's sad. After today, check into First Amendment audits. And here's the kicker. These people over here have been sitting there for going on about 20 minutes. And he has said nothing to them. So this is a clear violation of the First Amendment. They don't like what I look like, which is why I dress this way when I do this. And they don't like this sign. They don't mind somebody sitting there. They just are doing it so it's not content neutral, which the law requires it to be content neutral for government officials. Unfortunately, he's security, so he's not subject to those, but the LVMPD is, you know? This might affect your ability to become a police officer if that's something that you hope to be one day. Maybe you're not one of those security guards that wants to be that, but a blatant violation of somebody's clearly established constitutional rights. That doesn't look good. But maybe you have no aspirations for a career in law enforcement. You know what I mean? But maybe you have aspirations for a career in government. That again would be a problem. And this won't look good. This is gonna be live tomorrow. I'm gonna go edit it tonight, and I'm gonna post it. So you're gonna be online, front and center, and I'm gonna put you in the thumbnail.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Okay. But this would be the first time that what's the name of this business again?
Showcase Mall.
Showcase Mall is gonna get a lot of calls about you. And then Securitas is gonna get a lot of calls about you. A lot of calls. A lot of pretty nasty calls, unfortunately. Just disclaimer, please do not make threats. Do not harass. Do not do anything that would be unlawful, because that would not be good. Follow the law when you make your complaints. Showcase Mall here in Las Vegas, on the Las Vegas Strip. Just practicing my First Amendment protected rights on the public easement. And unfortunately, I'm being harassed and told that I have to move on, even though I have no legal obligation to. And nobody told this kid that. And he's a supervisor. This is the supervisor of Securitas. All right. Hold on. Stay here, cousin. Woo. Woo. Better thumbnail video. Better thumbnail. You know, we're working on a new law in Las Vegas. You're gonna love this. Security guards must wear name tags and identifiers. So therefore, if there's any complaints, you can exactly name the security guard. Too long have security been playing fast and loose by violating people's rights, and you have no way of being able to identify them. It's because of people like you that this law is going to be passed. Not a story, facts, just the facts. And there's another thing we're working on because of stuff like this. Reforming right to trespass rules. Pretty soon you're going to have to go through a council of the county to justify a trespass. And if it's for something like this, you won't get the trespass, and you can be held liable. And there's something else that's in the works too that we're working on. California has something called the Bain Act. The Bain Act means that anybody who does a constitutional violation of somebody, anybody, government or non, is in violation of the Bain Act and can be held personally liable in a civil action. We're trying to bring that Bain Act to Nevada. Yeah, and pretty soon national. Then all of a sudden, when you violate clearly established constitutional rights, unfortunately, you'll be held liable. And hopefully you guys learn by then not to do it. You know? Yeah. But I respect you, man. I do. As you've learned, I've done all this. I've not used one pejorative, not made one smear, not made one threat, not made any inappropriate gestures or language use. That should tell you that something's different about this, eh? How many people in my supposed prejudged position do that? This guy's not involving himself, but I wish he would. He looks like he's old enough and seasoned enough. He might actually know something. But he's not involving himself at all. You notice how nobody, and I mean, here we are.
How you doing?
Hello, I'm here exercising a constitutionally protected activity on the public easement, First Amendment, public right of you're being audio and video recorded.
That's fine.
Which is freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of assembly, and also the freedom to be able to beg for alms, which is upheld by the Supreme Court. If you talk to Sergeant Drager, I know that's a lot too. If you talk to Sergeant Drager, most of what I'm saying is for the video purposes, so sometimes, if you talk to Sergeant Drager of the Convention Center Area Command, he would tell you that what I'm doing is completely constitutional legal. I've tested this throughout the strip. I have a sign that's specific where it is. I'm sitting on the public easement. I'm not bothering any of their customers, not on their property at all. I'm on the public right of way, which we're allowed to do.
Okay, just hang out with him real quick. I'm gonna go talk to him.
Okay, thank you. I was sitting down. I was like, well, I don't want to get up because I want the police to see exactly what I was doing.
Yeah,
and everything's been recorded, audio and video recorded the whole time. Okay. Can I get your badge number and your name?
Yeah, it's Van Real 20822.
Okay. Do you mind giving me your partner so I don't have to ask him while he's talking to somebody? Okay, no problem. Yeah. I promise you I'm not a cause. If you tell me, not a problem. If you tell me that under threat of arrest, I will leave. Unfortunately, then I will have to file the complaint and do everything with that. You know?
What's he doing?
Just like this.
So I am going to take your information down though?
Actually, unless I've been suspected of a RAS, which is, you know what RAS is, right? Yeah. You have to suspect me for a crime or have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime. Not constitutionally protected behavior cannot be turned into a crime. So, but I'm just showing you what I was doing. I was sitting right here. You know? Yeah. Like I said, if you talk to Sergeant Drager, is Sergeant Drager on tonight?
One second.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on. Everything's been audio recorded, everything since the beginning. Come on. Yep. I have the case law for the Las Vegas Strip if you want me to give you that citation too. Yeah, which tells you what I'm doing is legal. Yeah. And again, I respect you. I do. It's not a personal attack, I promise you. Yeah. They've been sitting there for 20, he had a partner that was sitting for 20 minutes. They haven't bothered them at all. They only bothered me because of this. It's not content neutral what they did. You know what I mean? So, right there, 20 minutes. I got it on video, me sitting here. So that shows they discriminated about who they were trying to do that to. And of course, security is not held to the same legal standards as you guys are, so that's why I'm just giving you that information, you know. Yep. Promise you not trying to cause any trouble, sir. Yep. Yep. If you want my information, you tell me under threat of arrest to give it to you, I will give it to you without a problem. You know? Yeah. Security right there. And I made sure I was on the public easement all the way against. No, go ahead. Do what you gotta do. Yeah. Mostly I'm saying this for the video. Yeah. Another thing to say, Sergeant. The reason I mentioned Sergeant Drager, because Sergeant Drager actually checked with your guys' legal advisor to make sure that I was doing the ticket I was given was dismissed by the district attorney. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even saying that yes, what he was doing was perfectly legal. There was no, and that's all established record. You know what I mean? So, and it's clearly established law what I'm doing. So, yeah. I say that for immunity and discretionary immunity, qualified immunity and discretionary immunity purposes. Having the bag beside me, that it established that if it's something that's personal that you can pick up, does not count as dumping or anything like that. Obstructing the sidewalk means I have to obstruct the flow, which I got all video showing none of that's happened. We'll see what the LVMPD do. I normally sit in front of the Venetian. Is your sergeant available? Yeah. Good song. You guys using a texting app? You guys using a texting app? Okay. Your body cams are going, right? Okay.
We wanted to verify just to make sure
Of course.
we're good. Because,
Yeah.
if you're not sure of something, it's always best to verify.
Yep.
What you're doing is not a crime.
Fine.
There's not much that we can do right now. But
And I promise you, I'm doing it respectfully. I'm not loading it over people or anything like that, or trying to cause you guys trouble. Yeah.
Well, then, like obviously, if you were to start harassing people,
Yes.
yeah.
Then it would be, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Response if he's showing you area. I have a response to that, a legal response to that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The legal response to that for if he's showing you area.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Just listen to me.
Go ahead.
Okay, so essentially what this gentleman wants, and if we could just ask you nicely, is to just move along from this location, because check it out. You have a dog with you.
He's my service dog.
I hear you.
That's been established. Like I said, if you talk to Sergeant Drager, he works this shift on the weekends.
I hear
he
you.
will explain to you exactly everything I'm telling you.
NRS,
Yeah.
for NRS, if you have an animal between
Nope, the
Sunset
service dog doesn't count.
and
ADA.
Sahara.
ADA. He's my service dog. I have epilepsy. That doesn't. It is exempt.
He is your service dog.
Yes, it is exempt. And if you,
Okay.
yeah. I've already established this. I promise you, I'm not lying to you.
Do you have proof that he's a service dog?
You can't ask for that. It's ADA, but if you want to see it, I'll show you as a courtesy. But on ADA for future, I won't do anything, but for future, you can't ask anybody else. Okay? But I'll show you as courtesy because I'm trying to be friendly. Yeah.
I mean, like, you don't have to if you don't want it.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for saying that. You know what I mean? And I promise I'm not one of those guys that would get up your ass about that. But for the future, when you deal with anybody else, don't do that because they could. Okay. Hold on. Just a minute. Just a minute. Got to bring it up on the drive. Getting very bad service here. Hold on just a minute.
Hey, can my sister-in-law get out? She gets a picture with us.
Oh yeah, everywhere we go.
Hey, puppy. Hi, you pretty girl.
Your dog's nice, bro. Got a nice dog.
Thank you.
Handcuff me, throw me down. I want some brutality out of it.
Thank you. Oh, they were cool.
Come on. Is it the wrong damn thing? Hold on, got it right here.
So you good?
Yeah. But I'm just showing you this as a courtesy.
No, you're good. You don't gotta show
Are you
us.
sure? Okay.
Yeah, you're good. As long as you're not impeding the sidewalk or doing anything you're not supposed to do, you're fine. Buddy. You're okay.
Thank you so much for your guys' professional behavior. Thank you so much.
All right, take
Yep. Can I get an apology, please? No? All right. Yeah. I'm probably only going to be here for about 10 minutes just to kind of like take a victory lap and then probably go. All right. Think of it as an education moment. That's it. You're better for it. And now you know in the future when you deal with it, act cautiously. But I meant it when I said you seem like a pretty stand-up guy, and I like that. And I hope a lot good happens for your future. I really do. Left. The police did their job. Quite professionally, I might add. They were very nice. They weren't snippy. Good stand-up guys. The kind of people you want representing your city and your county. Good people. Showcase Mall got protected from the liability today. That's good. Despite the actions of some overzealous security supervisors. But in the end, he's doing well with it. He learned, and I think he's going to be better in the future for it. Like I said, it's Saturday, November 8th, 2025, 8:12. That wasn't as long as I thought it was. It's going to be a good video. Shake hands. I promise you, I'm a stand-up guy if you knew me. Would you feel better if I gave you my name so you could trespass me? I'm offering that as a courtesy to let you know there's no sour grapes. I swear to you, I wasn't trying to cause you trouble. I wasn't. You know? It'd show you as a big man if you were able to shake my hand and walk away. It really would. It'd show that you are professional before anything else. That's alright. I have a sense about these things, and I think you're a pretty good guy, so. You are a pretty good guy. Maybe eventually one day you'll see me when I'm not dressed like this, and you'll say, you know what? You're not a bad guy. Beautiful dog, man. Beautiful dog. Now I have a feeling this guy knows what's up. You have a good day, man. I have a feeling he does. Well, you don't have to stand there anymore. I mean, you're free to do what you want, but you don't have to. I don't think the security supervisor is a bad guy. I really don't. I honestly believe he was doing what he was told. That's it. I don't believe he had malice in his heart. I don't believe he was malicious. But he made a mistake. He got to learn something, and in the future he will not make the same mistake. I guarantee it. You know? And that makes a better security guard, and it makes him better for whatever he chooses to do for his future. If he doesn't plan to retire as a security guard, he's young enough; he can do a lot of stuff. Good opportunities. Good opportunity is the way to go. I do this for the people who can. That's it. I only do this for the people who can. There's so many people that are afraid to speak up. They're afraid to ruffle feathers. They're afraid to move the waves. You know? So I only do it for the people who can. I promise you. Not malice. Not about causing trouble. What? You have a good day, man. All right. Just sign off the video. Make it good. Thank you for watching.